This video is gonna go viral. I have to be prepared for the people I'm talking about to see this. And I am, because I choose entertainment over dignity every time. So I've been stalking all my exes and everybody I've ever dated and everybody they've ever dated for my entire life. As soon as I realized you could do that, I don't know, 10 years ago, I got on that, and every time I'm on the toilet, I'm stalking people. And sometimes you find like an exciting detail that you tell your friends, and it's like something to talk about, right? If you don't relate to this, just scroll, honestly, because I don't have time for anybody that's not into this kind of innocent drama. What I've noticed is that people close their profile, open their profile.
Yes, I go back to church. That's pretty funny. But for real, baby girl needs a hobby.
Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, what's that? Is that? And I think it's just for me, right? I'm like, oh, they didn't want me to see this. Oh, they did want me to see this. So here's what I discovered the other day. My first boyfriend's girlfriend's profile has been closed forever. I've lost her as a customer. No point stalking her anymore. Then one day I'm sitting on the toilet. I type in someone else's name and her name comes up underneath. I click on it. Profile's open. Oh, her and my ex got engaged. Oh. I saw that. I go, this is why we do the work that we do. This is why I never gave up. That I could get this information to the group chat. Thank me for your service. And this is the second time I found out that one of my girlfriend's exes got engaged through vigorous stalking. And if I don't look, who's gonna tell you? If I don't tell you, then what are we gonna talk about? This one was particularly juicy because she opened her profile for this. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, she opened her profile, so I could see this. And now it's closed, and now it's closed.
Oh, she's funny. I don't know about all that.
And you know what's funny? This is the funniest part of this whole thing. I think I caught this chick in some sort of pathetic mind game, but who's the biggest loser here? It's me for knowing. You can't really diss someone for being like, oh, you opened your profile and then closed it a week later. Why do I know that? Oh, because I look all the time. I've been looking for 10 years. You never.
We love a self-aware girly. We love to see it. At least she knows.
Never get old. I'll love you forever. Anyway, congratulations to them. When this boyfriend first broke up with me, the first thing I said to everyone, I was like, do you think he'll marry her? And everyone's like, what? Like, no. And I was like, do you promise he won't marry her? And everybody's like, yeah, he's 19. He's not gonna marry. He married her. My God, like it worked. Are you glad? Okay, now aren't you glad that I saw that so I could tell you that you won't care if someone, okay, do you see how I'm trying to justify my sick habit? But you know what? You shouldn't care also separately if someone you dated leaves you for a girl and they get married. You won't, whatever. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Ooh, gotta go.
Okay, I'm not even mad at this one. Her delivery was amazing. The storytelling was amazing. 10 out of 10. I loved it. Continue the stalking, sis, because you are hilarious and I want to hear more. There are two things that I want to talk about today. One, jealousy. And the second one, too much time on your hands. When these two things mix, we get some really toxic situations and some really toxic people. So let's talk about it. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Mrs. Lamb. I have my cup of coffee right here, and I hope you have yours. Come take a seat, and let's get started.
Jealousy is not just about money or looks. It runs way deeper than that, and let me break it down for you. I used to think that jealousy only came from material things or appearances, but what I learned is that if you naturally attract attention without even trying, you're authentic and you're aligned, you're gonna attract jealous spirits too, especially from the ones that are doing the most to try to even get noticed. These people are usually the loudest in the room, telling extravagant lies, flexing possessions, and putting on a show. But if you really listen to their conversations, they're gonna lack substance. Talking about their real selves is just gonna expose the emptiness that they're trying to hide. And deep down, they cannot stand the person who's just existing in their truth and abundance.
This is so true. People that I know that turned out to be super, super jealous and obsessed, they tended to try to one-up you with their accomplishments. And, you know, whatever was going on with you, they had it worse. Or whatever was going on with you, they had it better. You know, they could never just stop and let you talk about what's going on with you. They had to always add their 2 cents in.
The jealousy will eventually turn into resentment. And if you keep jealous friends around, I promise you that resentment is going to turn into betrayal. Jealousy is not just a feeling, it is a seed. And if you sit with it long enough, it's going to grow into action. You are going to be a mirror for everything that they feel that they're missing. And instead of healing, they're going to try to tear you down just to level out the playing field.
Yes. When you have something in you, about you, going for you that they feel like they're lacking, you start living in their head rent free. And if they don't have a lot of things going on for them, if they feel like their life is empty, they attach to you because they feel like you have it going on. You're dating, you have hobbies, you have this, you have that. And instead of just focusing on themselves and improving themselves and saying, well, I could have a hobby and I could go out and try to meet people, no, they just attach their bitterness and anger onto you.
Jealous women turn into stalkers. Repeat after me. Jealous women become stalkers. And I'm going to go as far as to say that jealous people in general become stalkers. Anybody that's jealous of you, they develop like this weird obsession with you. They get this fixation on you that they cannot control. So what they'll do, like say for instance you block them, right? They'll create like multiple fake pages just so that they can check up on you and see what you have going on. Like these people literally become obsessed with you. They'll call you.
Yeah, they'll actually hate you. They will despise you, but it's like they can't get enough of you. They'll keep checking your social medias, like she said. They'll keep asking people about you, talking bad about you to other people. It's almost like, do you love me or do you hate me? Because I can't tell sometimes.
Call you from random numbers, from blocked numbers. They'll send you spam text messages. Like their whole life starts to become engulfed with wanting to find out everything about you and just like fixated on your life. It's so strange, but it's like these people are so jealous and it's like they want to get inside your mind. They want to be you, so they try to embody you in whatever way they can. And if they are stalking you, then that's another way that they feel like they are embodying you, right? Because they have close access to you, like they're watching
And people like this, they feel like they're boring in their everyday life. They don't feel like they have worth. They don't feel like they have value. So instead of finding that worth and finding that value within themselves and within their communities, within serving others or doing anything like that, they just attach that to you.
everything you do. They're tracking everything you do. It becomes a literal obsession and fixation. And that's another reason why these people are so dangerous, because they start to stalk you. And it's literally insane. Let me know if you guys have ever dealt with this. Have you ever dealt with a jealous person who went as far as stalking you, whether it was a jealous friend or a jealous ex? Let us know in the comments.
Pretty girls are not mean to other pretty girls, okay? So if someone's being mean to you, that means that they're jealous of you, okay? Every time I'm in the company of another woman and she's...
Okay, I don't know if I agree with that. Pretty girls can be mean to other pretty girls. I think what she's trying to say is confident girls aren't mean to other girls because they have no reason to be mean. Let's put it that way instead. I like that better.
She's catty or jealous. I'm like, oh, you think I'm pretty. That's the mindset I have. Like, you think I'm pretty. Because no classy woman that knows her worth and knows herself and knows that she's beautiful would compete with another woman.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty girls are friendly. We carefree. We be living our best life. So if I'm around a mean girl, I'm like, oh, you just think I'm pretty. you just think I'm pretty. You're jealous. So cute.
I like her. She's funny.
If you unblock your ex just to stalk their profile, and just anybody in general that got on the block list for a reason, you got too much time on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're that bored and unproductive that you take time to go and lurk.
See, this is what I was saying. If you have time to stalk somebody and to check out what they're doing constantly and to ask other people what they're up to, you have too much time on your hands. You need to go get a hobby. You need to do something with the community. You need to go pick up a career, go back to school, get a certification in something, do something, focus on yourself, go to the gym. The only time that you're wasting is your life. The only energy that you're wasting is your energy. Focus on yourself, focus on what you can do.
On people's pages that you cut off out of your life for a reason, when they're not even thinking about you whatsoever, that is just how you know you got way too much time on your hands and you're not productive at all. Because if you were actually productive, you were going outside, enjoying the weather, if it's nice, I don't know what state you live in, and like you just got things going on in your life, you would not be going and randomly unblocking people that you cut out of your life for a reason. That is where you are low-key disrespecting yourself, and I'll even say embarrassing yourself in a way, because with, Instagram.
This is so true, embarrassing yourself. Other people can tell that you're jealous. Other people are not stupid.
direct and shit like that, you can check and see who viewed your profile. Now I know some of you guys might not care about them seeing that you view their profile, but the point is, like, you have way too much time on your hands. You should not be trying to lurk on people that you cut out of your life for a reason and that don't damn about you anymore. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you should just be doing better things with your time. And the longer you sit around and do nothing, it will lead to destruction. Like, it would lead to you making irrational decisions that you normally wouldn't even make. Because
I totally agree with him. Jealousy and too much time on your hands, they're like a drug. They make you do things that you wouldn't normally do if you had a clear mind and a clear head. Jealousy and too much time on your hands, that is a recipe to do something stupid that you're gonna regret later.
when you're productive and actually got stuff going on in your life, you don't think about spinning the block on people that you cut out your life for a reason, or lurking on their Instagram page or TikTok. Get out the house, find some new hobbies, because the last thing you want to do is some dumb.
Y'all notice that people that don't have going on for themselves be the ones that start the most talking to like, bro, you got too much time on your hands, bro. Go do something, bro. Go catch a dream or something. Leave me alone.
If there's one thing I've learned from being a woman in my 20s, it's that people will do some really devious, awful things when they're jealous. Jealousy is actually a really, really, really big issue, and I feel like
It's interesting that she says that people will do devious things when they're jealous. Honestly, having too much time on your hands, being bored and being jealous of somebody, those two mixed together, you're unstoppable. You have the time, you have the energy, and you got nothing else going on. So you put all of your time and energy into hating somebody.
a lot of people don't realize that so many mean comments or people being weird to you or just odd behavior from people can just be chalked up to jealousy. And it's hard to, because you can't say like, oh, she just did that because she's jealous of me. Like, if you're saying that about yourself, it sounds weird, but more often than not, it's true. If you're someone that has things other people want, whether...
I've seen this especially if you're entering a situation where you've never met this person before and they immediately just have a dislike of you. A lot of times I think it's jealousy, but it could be anything. You might look like their ex, I don't know. But a lot of the time when girls have told me she doesn't like me, I tried to be nice to her, I tried to talk to her, and she blows me off, I'm like, she's jealous of you, dear. That's what it is.
Whether it's your looks, physical body, someone you're with, like if you have a life other people envy, they will try to take it from you and do whatever they can to bring you down and take away from your life. It's honestly really sad to watch.
It's like crabs in a bucket where you are doing well and they just grab you and drag you down where they are.
And it happens so much, especially with girls. I feel like jealousy is such a big issue, and it has been for a long time. And unfortunately, a lot of girls don't want to see other girls win or be happy or have things they want. So if someone has a problem with you and you've done nothing to them and there's no reason they shouldn't like you, they're probably just jealous.
If you find yourself being the jealous friend, where you're jealous of her looks, jealous of her career, jealous of her spouse or her boyfriend or anything like that, I think one of the best things that you can do is to accept it. Yeah, I'm a little jealous. She has this nice thing, but I am happy for her. Like, spin it into a positive thing. I'm so glad that she has this thing. She worked really, really hard to get it, and she deserves it. Now I'm going to focus on what I have and improve the things that I have and not worry about what she's doing anymore, because she has her own problems. It's not all rainbows and sparkles. She has bad things going on in her life too, and sometimes I just can't see those things because we tend to keep those things private, but that doesn't mean those problems aren't there. So I am just going to enjoy the good things that I have and not worry about what she has and focus on myself. Well guys, that's all the time that I have for today. I hope that you learned something and that you had fun along the way. Remember to stay away from those crazy, jealous besties. They're not your bestie and they will get you in trouble, so stay away. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!